It's a Monday morning, off work today. Get ready to go back to work tomorrow. But I decided to come on this morning when I woke up, and I'll be coming back to you live again this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Only thing I ask that you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live. Hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live. Whenever I go live. Whenever I go live. Let me fix this sound, y'all, right quick. Whenever I go live. Yeah. But once again, like I say, getting ready to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. What do we expect for the 2025 season that's getting ready to come up, right? Check this out. It's some things that I'm gonna be paying attention to this off season, and I hope Coach Prime will fix. Matter of fact, I don't hope. I know he gonna fix Colorado football team going into 2025. All right. Well, it's some big news out of Colorado football program. Last couple of days, coaching staff. Phil Loho, the offensive line coach, is moving on. He took up the same position at Mississippi State. Yeah, y'all excuse me, man. Mississippi State. He took on another position out there with Coach Dancy, also who was the defensive end coach for Coach Prime and outside linebackers. So they'll be moving on to Mississippi State to be with them. Phil Loho was our offensive line coach for 1 year. Coach Dancy was there for 2 years with Coach Prime. What's going on, D Hall? Yeah, we wish them guys the best. I like Dancy. I like Phil Loho too. I think they did a good job, especially Phil Loho. Consider that the line consider the line play last year. Then him coming in this year and we making a jump and improvement the way I saw it out of that first year. I think Phil Loho did the best that he can do with the talent that he had on that offensive line. Now going forward on the offensive line, I expect Coach Prime, he might have the person to replace Phil Loho right there in the building, or he may go outside. Either way, I still got confidence that Coach Prime will do what he need to do to get that offensive line coach in there and make this offensive line even better this year, well, next year than this year. And when you look at Coach Danson, I'm telling y'all right now, he's young, he knows his stuff. He's a former head coach from the HBCU, Mississippi Valley State. And I'm telling you right now, this guy will, I'm telling you, he will be a head coach in 2 to 3 to 4 years from now. Coach Dancy is that dude. He's a former player at Jackson State University. He played, I won't say he played cornerback or safety down there. He was pretty decent at doing that. So I really do expect Coach Prime to fill those positions from in-house. I think he's going to elevate somebody and then bring somebody else in to cover their spot. That's just my opinion. I don't know for sure. I haven't asked nobody about that. So, like I said, I Phil Loho dancing. Appreciate them everything they done did for the guys, the fellas, the players, and Coach Prime, and the staff, and the fan base. They could have went somewhere else, and did the same thing. But I'm proud of them. Hope they do well in the SEC with Mississippi State. All right, now let's talk about some main things, right? What do Coach Prime need to do going forward to fix the 2025 roster? It's some key positions on this football team need addressing. And in that BYU game, it showed you. It showed me. Well, it's some things that I've been seeing along the way anyway, that I think we just more talented wise than most of the team that we played. That's why we won. And we lost to some teams that were equals to us. And we just didn't have the offensive line right. I'm just gonna be straight with you. We didn't have the players. See, when you play offensive line, you got to have that want to. Yeah, you got to have that want to. D Hall said, we wish Loho and Dancy well. I'm gonna miss Dancing fade though. She said she's gonna be a dancing fade. Dion said, I like the fact that Loho was so much taller than his O line guy. Yeah. Dion said, I'll just put in my trust in Coach Brian. Yeah, I'll put my trust in Coach Brian too. I think Coach Brian gonna come through for it. He always have. But when you look at the offensive line, that's what I'm gonna be looking at. We got to get tougher, bigger in the trenches. We just do. We got to be bigger, physical, and toughness, and be able to move you got to have good feet work. Our problem on the offensive line, and it showed its ugly head against BYU again. Our offensive line could not pick up the stunts. Somebody sent me a video, right? I was looking at it, man, and you can look at it plain and clear that our offensive line just looked bad. I mean, it looked bad, y'all. I'm serious, man. I didn't know Tyler Brown was that bad until they sent me some film on all just about every game they don't play. You know, I sent it to some couple of people in my chat. I said, dog, boy, that offensive line. Now I'm not saying it's just Tyler Brown. It could have been the scheme, right? It could have been the offensive coordinator scheme, or it could have been the guy just wasn't comfortable going backwards all the time, pass protecting. No, offensive line want to foul on the ball and run the ball, which we didn't do. They didn't get the opportunity to do really. If you just be honest with yourself, they just didn't. But that offense, it was horrible, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't even want to show the video. It was that bad. I don't want to show the video publicly on my platform how bad that offensive line looked it against BYU. That's why it's important. It's crucial. It's imperative that Coach Prime get some players in to make this offensive line much better. Because if your offensive line is not that good coming up this year, you are not going to win the Big 12. It's just plain and simple. If you don't have the offensive line nor the defensive line, the trenches, like everybody say, you're not going to win the Big 12. You got to play BYU. You got to play Iowa State. You got to play Kansas. You got to play Kansas State. Those teams got trenches that can move. And they got scheme wide. They got a scheme. Pat Sherman got to go in his bag if he returned as the offense coordinator. He just can't come out there with that vanilla offense every game. And just think your wide receiver's gonna beat the other team defensive back on every play. That's a poor way to go into a game and think you're gonna win. You're not gonna throw your way out of it all the time. And to win the Big 12, you at least got to win 11 games. You at least got to win 11 games. You can't afford to lose no 2 and 3 games. Matter of fact, what's up, Miss Philly? How you doing? Check this out. Every game, starting that first game, right? Starting with the first game with Georgia Tech, it's a playoff game for the Big 12. You can't afford to lose now. Not one. So when you come out and play, you got to be ready. That's why I'm trusting Coach Prime will do what he needs to do to get this offensive line right. He got to get the offensive line right. Got to. It ain't no question about it. A lot of people say they need a running back. You don't need no running back. You need an offensive line that's bigger, faster, and tough. And going to be able to play in the cold weather. If you ain't playing in that cold weather, if you ain't used to playing in the cold weather, ain't no need you going to Colorado. Ain't no need you going up there. Your offensive line got to be tough, man. I'm serious. You got to be tough. You just got to be tough. You got to be tough. And check this out also. We got some players that's coming in, right? From the transfer portal. For the offensive line. Carter Miller. He played center and he also played guard. I'm going to be looking at him, see how he played. We got Jay Gardenshire. Going to be looking at him. You got Chauncey Gooden. He looked good. You got Cordell Smith. All these guys, I think most of them are from the IMG program, and I'm gonna be looking at them to see can they make our offensive line better, or do we still need to bring some more offensive linemen in? Y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Do Coach Prime still need to bring some offensive linemen in to make the team better in 2025? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I think he might need to bring about 2 or 3 more. Yeah. Even with the players that we got coming back. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to, other than Jordan C. I don't want to see none of them back on that line. That go if Tyler Brown come back, I'd rather see Tyler Brown on the defense side. After what I saw on them films, what's up? What's up, Duff? After what I saw, hey y'all, they ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it. The linemen that we got coming back ain't gonna get it. I like Cash Cleveland. Now, don't get me wrong. He got to put on some weight. He must put on some weight. He got pushed around a lot in that BYU game. And also in that BYU game, he struggled picking up the stunt also. I looked at the film. Man, if I showed that film, y'all say, good gracious. They were that bad? Yeah, they was, y'all. They really were. So I'm looking at them. I'm looking at this offensive line. Got to get better. Got to get better. Got to get better. Yes, we can run the ball. Yes, I believe we're going to run the ball. But still, you cannot run the ball if your offensive line can't get no push. Can't get no push. I mean, if he can't get no push, the offensive line couldn't get no push. That's why Coach Prime probably didn't run the ball. He probably saw what I saw. They couldn't get no push off the line of scrimmage. Maybe it's a blessing. I don't know. I can't say it was Phil Loho's problem. I think Phil Loho did a good job. But let's see who Coach Prime bring in on the offensive line coach. Maybe somebody know that can bring out the best of them and do a better job. But Pat Sherman gonna have to get his act together next year as the offensive coordinator. If he remains the offensive coordinator, you never know. Coach Prime might make some changes. You never know. So I'm gonna be looking at that. Also, I'm telling you, it's that offensive line, y'all. It's been there all year. We just overlooked it because our team are more better than the team that we beat, but the team that we lost to, our offensive line. I know a lot we can say Shadur was holding the ball, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Boy, that video, that film disturbed me when I saw yesterday that they sent me. I mean, you can see it all plain and clear. They got beat. Even Jordan C got beat. What's up, Keystall? How you doing? Good morning. Woman said this again. The All-American, our best offensive line, Jordan C, even he got beat. Not one time, not 2 times, not 3, several times. Several times. And he all that. He good at what he do. He the man. Even those guys just had a bad day, or BYU just better than us on that day. Or BYU may just be better than us, period. Yeah, Curtis, I've been saying it all along. We need some country, old, white, dirty white boys on that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep it real. We need some more Millers, Carter Millers on that offensive line. We need some more Carter Millers on that offensive line. What's up, Deal Hosted? What's going on? He said it's Coach Prime fault for not retaining players when he took over the team now. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that, bro. I can't say that. That ain't Coach Prime fault about that. Coach Prime did what he had to do. Took on a 1-11 team. The team went 4-8, and now they're 9-4. They're just 9-4. They 9-4. So I can't say that. I'm serious about that. You can't do that. You can't put that on my. A lot of things I agree with you, dear wholesale, but can't complain, Coach Prime. Coach Prime probably the best to me this year. It's not just in my opinion. Y'all can have your own opinion. Coach Prime the best college football coach in college football right now. He just is. He took a less talented team, and they at 9-4. You can say Kirby Smart. Is Kirby Smart the better coach than Coach Prime? You put Coach Prime on University of Georgia and let you tell me how you think that thing will turn out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So when I look at Colorado going forward, I'm gonna be looking to see how they fix the offensive line because I think the quarterback Salters that transfer in from Liberty, I think he gonna get the start. Now whether he keep it or not, I don't know. Now called Juju, he from Georgia. I'm from Georgia. Now I don't watch Juju. They show him every Friday night when he was out of school. Juju, that dude. Juju know how to sling that thing. Oh yeah, he's a gunslinger. Yes, he is. He is that, and he gonna put up a good fight in this camp coming up now. Once his hand get healed, Juju coming out slinging that rock, and he's accurate with that football. Now, Salter, that's the thing that Salter gonna have on Juju will be his running ability. Check this out. Salter, he's from Liberty. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. 35 games at Liberty, he threw for almost 6,000 yards. Let that sink in now. Let that sink in. He threw 56 touchdowns, almost 60 touchdowns with only 15 interceptions. He rushed for 2,000 yards, 21 TDs with a 5.7 yards per carry. This year, Salter threw for almost 2,000 yards, 15 TDs. But check this out. Check this out. He rushed for almost 700 yards and 7 TDs. I'm just saying. He bring another dimension to the offense that Coach Prime and Pat Sherman can work with going into 2025. When we was 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 and the running back and the offensive line couldn't get no push to get that first down, well, all Salter got to do is step back there, fake it, and let that defensive end decide what he gonna do. If he defensive end crash down, Salter can pull it and run that football, get you a first down, something that the running back couldn't do. That's just something extra that the offensive coordinator can work with on that quarterback side of the football, on the offensive side of the football. He got options now, right? When your offensive line can't get no push, and when I went out there in Boulder, Colorado to Utah game, I'm on the front row. Front row. I'm looking at it. The offensive line couldn't get no push. It couldn't get no push. And I see why Coach Prime couldn't run the ball. The offensive line. It's the offensive line. They ain't tough enough. They just ain't. So this year, I'm going to be looking close. I ain't going all about what nobody say. I'm going to be looking for myself. I ain't going off no drills no more. Without the pass on, I'm going to wait till the spring before I make my judgment on his offensive line. Them one-on-one drill, that's good. They need that. They need that. But it's hard to judge an offensive line without the pads on. And another thing, it's hard to judge an offensive line going up against their own players. They need to go up against somebody else before you know you got a good offensive line. Last year, I got caught up in there. I ain't getting caught up in there this year. Oh, no. Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, I'm going off what my eyes say, not by what nobody else say or think, because that's their opinion. I'm going off what I see, right? But check this out. If that offensive line, if Coach Prime, which I know he gonna do, don't fix this offensive line, not win the Big 12. Once again, you got to play Kansas State. You got to play Utah. You got to play BYU, Iowa State. What they known for? What are they known for? The trenches. They known for the trenches. And that's what Colorado got to do to make 2025 a successful year. We went 1-11, 4-8. Now we're 9-4. Well, what's the goal now? The goal is to go 10 wins, 11 wins, right? We got to go one more or two more games better than last year without Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner, without Shadua Salmon, one of the best. Him and Cam Ward, I put them equal. They equal. You can't go wrong with neither one of them. After what I saw that weekend, Cam Ward, that dude, y'all, he is. After Shadua, see, we got to do all that without them, which I think the roster gonna be better than this year. Now we losing some good players like Cameron Simeon Craig and the best linebacker here Green. That was another key. That's why I kept. You remember if you go back and watch the video that I made Saturday morning before the game, I told you without Hill Green, don't be surprised Colorado get blowed out in this game. I told you that. I told you that. Now I'm not saying that the defense played bad against BYU because hey, they got 4 turnovers, got 4 interceptions. But still, when you missing your captain, your quarterback on the defensive side of the ball, and that takes a lot from you, bro. It takes a lot from your defense, man. He the one who had the great. He the one who had the mic. He called the plays. He called the plays. But going back to the offense side of the ball, like I said, I'm looking at the offensive line. Now, they got some good players that coming in from the IMG play, from what I done seen on film. But I'm telling y'all, high school and college is a totally different ball game, especially in the trenches. It just is. I never played now, but I'm just letting you know from what my eyes have seen. All right. So we got on that offense line that coming in, we got let's see the guys who I wrote down. Like I said, we got Carter Miller. Now I'm interested to see how they use him, right? But check this out. Chauncey Gooden is going to be another good player I'm be looking at. Now Cardell Smith, I think Phil Loho recruited him. I seen him when he tweeted over there. You never know, man. You just never know if he's gonna stay or not. I don't know. I can't put that out, so I don't know. He might go to Mississippi State with Phil Loho. I don't know. So I think we need about 3 to 4 more offensive linemen, y'all. I just believe we do. To be physical. To be physical, be honest, you got to be physical up front to win the football game. And it starts with Georgia Tech. You got to be physical. They're gonna run that football, right? That's on our defensive side, but I'm talking about the offensive side. We got to establish a running presence, at least show that we're gonna run the ball, right? You just can't go out there 5 wide, 4 wide every play. You letting them know that's a slap in a coach face, a defensive coordinator face. I'm gonna go 4 and 5 wide, and ain't nothing you can do to stop me. That's if when I was coaching, somebody do me like that. Oh boy, you know I'm gonna send the house. Yeah, your quarterback better be tough. He better be accurate, and your wide receiver better be tough coming over the middle. Cause my safety gonna try to kill him if you gonna drop back every play and throw that football on me. You're not gonna do me like that. You're not gonna disrespect my coaching ability. You're not gonna disrespect my player. That it's just a disrespect. It is that. I said, dog, I know you got a good quarterback. I know you got 1 or 2 good wide receivers. And we're gonna talk about them wide receivers in a few minutes. Right? I know you got that, but you are not just finna just slang that ball on me. Your quarterback ain't finna get off no 50 throws on me and think you finna beat me as a defensive coordinator. Man, come on. Hey, but like I say, it is what it is, man. So, like I say, when you look at the offensive line, I expect the offensive line to be better, right? Now, let's go to the wide receivers group, right? All right. Yeah, this Monday show, y'all know how I get down on Monday when I'm by myself. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I ain't covered. Shadua Sanders ended the season with 3,926 yards. He was 337 completed passes. He threw the ball 454 times. That's a lot of time to throw a football in a 12-game league, y'all. He had 35 TDs and 8 interceptions. Like I say, I think Shadua, He the best quarterback in college football, no doubt about it. Man, I'm telling you, that Cam Ward and that Jackson Dart, I think that's his name, Ole Miss. But that Jackson Dart, that boy can throw that football, y'all. I don't watch this dude, man. I know y'all might not like Lane Kiffin, but I ain't judging him out there. I'm looking at, man, when your quarterback can anticipate a wide receiver route and throw the ball on time to him, that's a good quarterback. He ain't got to wait to see where he's going. He expected him to be right there, and he's gonna throw that ball before that wide receiver come out of his break. That's Jackson Dart. Go back and look at his film. That's Jackson Dart. I'm telling you, man, don't underestimate Jackson Dart. Whoever get him, they're gonna get a good quarterback. And he's gonna end up going to a good team. Don't be surprised now. Hear me on this, and I ain't hating. I'm with you, dude. Don't be surprised. His team make it to the playoff before Shador. Because he going to a better situation than Shador now. Shador going to a sorry team. Jackson Dart gonna end up going to a good team. They're gonna have the offense line, they're gonna have the wide receiver, and he can quarterback. He a good quarterback. Lane Kiffin taught him how to quarterback. Yeah, you can hate Lane Kiffin all you want. I don't like him personally, but hey, you ask Nick Saban how he is. I'm telling you, everybody keep talking about that coach out there at USC can develop a quarterback. Lane Kiffin can develop a quarterback. Jackson Dart, that dude. He that dude. But like I say, when we look at the offensive side of the ball this year, did they perform well or did they underperform? I'm going to give you the stat and you tell me. Stats don't lie. I'm going by numbers on. You got Travis Hunter ended the season with 1,152 yards, 92 receptions, 14 TDs, average 12.5 yards per catch. Outstanding. As a wide receiver. And putting up them numbers, I'd rather have Travis Hunter as a wide receiver than a cornerback. That's just me. I would draft him as my number one wide receiver. Yes, I would. If Travis Hunter somehow, see, I'm a Josh Allen fan for Buffalo. You put him out there with that Coleman guy, Travis Hunter, they'll run through the AFC. You give Travis Hunter to Josh Allen in Buffalo, they will run through Kansas City. They will run through Baltimore. I think they're going to do it this year without him anyway. Josh Allen is the MVP. Lamar Jackson had to touch that ball there. That boy remind me of Cam Newton. And Josh Allen, check this out. Josh Allen don't even have the talent as Lamar Jackson around him. Them just facts. And I'm a fan of both of them. Like I say, Travis Hunter had a superb. He's the Heisman. Ain't no doubt about it. When he on the field, when Travis Hunter was on the field, he knew he was the best player on the field. He knew. They had 3 men on him at BYU. 3, not 1, not 2, just 3. Just 3. They had 3 men on him. They kind of shut him down, but hey, that 2 big plays got away from him. They kind of shut him down now. He didn't catch 4 passes. BYU got a good coaching staff. Don't underestimate him going into 2005. Matter of fact, I'm going to predict it right now. They ain't losing by 1 or 2 players. They will be in the Big 12 championship next year. BYU. Who they play is up to the rest of the team. It's up to the rest of the team. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's look at we're talking about the offensive side of the ball. Wide receiver. All right. Next best wide receiver, LeJounte Webster. 70 catches, 880 yards, 10 TDs. 70 catches, 880 yards with 10 TDs. Now check this out now. LeJounte came from where he caught excuse me. He caught a lot of passes, right? And now he came to a team that was loaded at wide receiver, and he still put up them numbers. Hear me on this day. LeJohntay Webster will hear his name called at the NFL draft. LeJohntay Webster will hear his name called on the NFL draft. At the NFL draft. He will. I ain't worrying about his size. They got film on LeJohntay from last year and to this year. He's a baller. He's a baller. All right, next player. Why we just talking about the wide receiver? Will Shepherd. 47 catches, 617 yards, and 6 TDs. To me, underperformed. Underperformed. Inconsistent. Like him as a person, like him as a teammate, just don't have the numbers. He dropped a lot of passes. I don't think he's gonna hear his name called on the NFL draft day. Now he will get a chance after the draft to go try out for a team as an undrafted free agent. He will get that now. He will get that, but before it's getting drafted, nah. All right. Jimmy Horn Jr., 33 catches, 434 yards, 1 TD. Like the guy, good person, fast, quick, fast, everything. I think last year I'm on record for saying I didn't like the way he played last year. I think it was a letdown last year, man. I think Coach Dre told me he was injured. I said, okay. This year, same thing. He was injured. So I'm gonna leave that right there. I hope he get drafted. If he don't, he should get an invite to try somewhere. I think wherever Shador go, Jimmy Horn Jr. will probably get a try. Now he ain't gonna get drafted now. He ain't got the numbers. I don't care what they do at that pro day. He ain't gonna get drafted. He just don't have the numbers. Now, going into the BYU game, I thought they were gonna try to get him off. They did the same thing they did to him the last time he played in October. First 2 targets, they went away from him. Later on in the game, coming out of halftime, they tried it one more time. After he caught the ball and fumbled that ball on the sideline, they stayed away from him. They stayed away from him. Them facts. They stayed away from him for some reason. Draylon Miller, young guy, 31 catches, 277 yards, 3 TDs. Well, he's young. He's a freshman. Did all right in the spots. Slow coming out the line of scrimmage. Don't have the feet work. A lot of people keep saying Debo. I don't see that. My eyes don't see that. Good, yeah. Great, not that great. I think it's some players on that team right now can give you a better performance and better output than Draylon Miller. I like the way they use him in the backfield. I like the way they use him in the backfield. I love the way they use him in the backfield. So what I'm looking at next year, Draylon got to work on his speed. He had a decent year as a freshman. 31 catches, 277 yards, and 3 TDs. They didn't hardly target him that much. For that, I can tell you the reason why he couldn't beat one-on-one. He couldn't beat the one-on-one. Now coming out the backfield, he can get down with you. He got the size. I'd rather have Draylon Miller as running back than the running back that we had this year, other than Michael. Draylon Miller got the size. He got the power. He got the strength to be a running back instead of wide receiver, a slot wide receiver, because he just don't have the speed. And another thing about Will Shepherd that I saw, I got the film. I can show it to you, but I ain't been doing like that. The scouts gonna see it. Will Shepherd can't get off the line of scrimmage on one press cut. He can't. That's why Shador get frustrated with him. Ain't 3 players on Colorado wide receiver with this group. Reason why I'm bringing up the wide receiver, I think they underperform. And the reason why I think Colorado got to be better next year, they got to have better wide receiver. They underperform. They underperform. Now, mainly reason why they underperform is because of the offensive line. And Shadur hold the ball a little bit too much long. If Shadur just could have got the ball to whoever opened first instead of trying to let all of them eat, that wide receiver would have got their number. Some of them would, right? Right. Check this out. Travis Hunter's numbers would have been way better than he is right now. Travis Hunter just about open every time. All you got to do is throw the ball, Travis Hunter. He going to fight for the ball, right? LeJontay Welch, open plenty of time. Plenty of time. I can show you the video. Shadur looked at him 2 or 3 times. And that didn't get it to him. He wanted to spread the ball around, right? That's what went on with the wide receivers group. Whoever open, get that ball to him. Get the ball to him. If they get the number, they get the number. It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all who get the number. Whoever open should get the football. Now, when you look at Travis Hunter, Will Shepherd, LeJontay, Jimmy Horn Jr., those 4, and you look at the wide receivers that we got coming in, right? If you just take away Travis Hunter, because there ain't no more Travis Hunter, just me. The wide receiver that Coach Prime got coming in right now is better than the wide receivers they got on the team now. If you look at their play from high school and the one that transferred in, they better. Quentin Gibson. You don't think he's going to put up no better number than Jimmy Horn? Jimmy Horn Jr., 33 catches, 434 yards, and 1 TD. And then play, but what? 9 games, 8 games, because he was injured. You don't think Quentin Gibson can go out there and do that? I'm trying to tell you right now, Colorado wide receiver going to be better than this year, next year, than this year. All right? The next wide receiver, Will Shepherd, 47 catches, 617 yards, 6 TDs. When you look at the wide receivers coming in, who you think can match them numbers? Who you think can match them numbers? Farrakhan, Adrian Wilson. They just got a wide receiver from Tulsa, I think. What his name? Joseph Williams. They flipped him from Utah. You don't think them 2 boys gonna match them numbers? Yeah, they gonna match them numbers. Matter of fact, I don't think we're going on 4 and 5 wide receivers next year. We're gonna have a tight end. They done brought 3 tight ends already. Now LeJontay number, LeJontay has. I'm telling you, LeJontay work, y'all. Now if they got somebody that can come in and produce like LeJontay, oh, it's on. I ain't even gonna bring no trash. Heisman number. If Omarion Miller, if he's healthy when he come back, can give you the numbers that LeJontay, 70 catches, 880 yards, and 10 TDs, Coach Prime gonna be rocking next year with the wide receivers now. The offensive line still got to be ready. And if Cam Michael can come in and give you the numbers of Will Shepherd, oh, I already know he's gonna do that. That ain't nothing to do for him. Yeah, if Cam Michael can give you the numbers that Will Shepherd got, 47 catches, 600 yards, and 6 TD. If Cam Michael get the opportunity, he will put them numbers up. And also, if you look at Jimmy Horn Jr. number, like I said, Quentin Gibson can bring in his number, and Draylon Miller can do what Will Shepherd or Jimmy Horn do. They're going to have a better wide receiver group, numbers wise, than this year. And this year, Colorado, I have said it, had the best wide receiver group in college football. I'm just saying. It ain't no shame on LeJontay, Will, Jimmy, and Draylon. You just got to look at the game and their performance. They had some good moments, and they didn't have some good moments. We went 9-4. They lost 4 games. What were those numbers during those 4 games? You threw the ball just about 90% of the time. Now, a lot of things got to happen when you throw the ball. That's mean the offensive line got to block and the quarterback got to get the ball out. But still, when you look at the numbers wise, you can't argue with me. If you do, you're going to be wrong. you're gonna be wrong. See, I don't get caught up in players, man. I just don't. I got my favorite players, trust me. But if they ain't out there doing what they supposed to do, Bernard Watt gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know he ain't doing what he supposed to do. Barnes, y'all know Big Barnes and Quinn Barnes. Free Barnes. I'm all day. Barnes got an interception. Even though what you call tip the ball, he got an interception. I'm just saying. If BYU, Barnes gonna be there. And your 4.0 grade student. Student of the week twice. But I'm talking about the wide receiver group. I think the wide receiver group will be better performance-wise this year. They might not have the name recognition as these guys go out. And I still think Coach Prime still going to bring another top wide receiver in. I just believe he is. He should. Because you don't know the health of Amarion Miller nor Cam Michael. Both of them coming out surgeries. Anytime you take a part of your inside out you, it take a lot out you. That's Cam Michael. Oh, got his ankle broke. I had my ankle broke. I was quarterback. Our starter went down, and I was the backup quarterback. I had to go in. I was dealing. I was Jackson Dutton, they asked. I was dealing. But I just got cute with it out there. Tried to fake that thing. I said, okay, coach tell me keep running that play. Keep running that 45 dive. I ran it. Well, the third time in a row, he said, keep running until they stop it. They couldn't stop it. So I went out there. I faked it because I knew that I seen the defensive linebacker coming downhill toward the 5-hole, right? So I faked it and pulled it and tried to do a bootleg line the other way. I got away, but check this out. I thought I was gone. Man, this dude came out of nowhere and walked my ass down. And when he tackled me, see, I was getting ready to run out of bounds because I ain't want to get hit. But I saw him, boy, he hit me, and man, I rolled up in the fence. And I tried to get up. Man, my ankle was broke. Yeah, my ankle broke. Found out my ankle was broke. So when I came back from that injury, I wasn't comfortable, man. People falling at your feet, people tackling you from behind. You saw Shadul again, tackle as he scrambled. Yeah, I got hit like that twice when I came back, and I said, man, yeah, I ain't doing this no more. When this year is over, it's over. I ain't doing this no more, Dad. Dad, you can be mad all you want. Yeah, I ain't going back out there no more. Nah, I didn't want to get hurt no more. That thing, it took a mental. It do something to you mentally. So I got to see how Amarion Miller, and I want to see how Cam Michael come back off injuries. So I want to see that, right? All right. Now, when you look at the running back room, are y'all satisfied with the running back room that they got coming back? You got Michael, you got Isaiah. I want to see what the Brandon Hood gonna do. Like I said, he coming off of ACL. That's interesting. Like the way Coach Prime took care of him and took care of his health. Didn't want to risk him getting injured no more. He know he had more years to prove himself. So I like the way Coach Prime handled that situation. He always handled that situation like that. So that's going to be a key I'm looking for in the running back room, how Brandon Hood will look going into the spring camp, along with Michael. Right? I like that. That's what I'm. I don't think they need no. If they bring in another running back, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Me, honestly, I don't think they're gonna run. I think they're still gonna run the same offense. I know a lot of people think they're gonna. I don't know. Only person gonna run this football next year is gonna be that quarterback. That's just me. I could be wrong. I think the only person gonna run this football is gonna be. It's gonna be that quarterback. Now the running back gonna touch it, but for you seeing a running back just running the ball 25 to 30 times, that ain't finna happen. That ain't finna happen. That is not finna happen for Colorado next year. That ain't gonna happen. I don't look for it to happen. It might happen, but I don't look for it. Let's switch to the defense. What do Coach Prime has to do to make 2025 year better than 2024? We took over team 1-11. 4-8 the first year. This year, 9-4. Right? I ain't counting that bowl game. I'm just saying we 9-3. We 9-3 regular season. Right? How can we beat BYU, Iowa State, Kansas, and Kansas State? How are we gonna beat them going into next year? Do we have the talent on the team to do it? Do our team have to get better? Me personally, they don't have the talent on the team to compete with those 4 players right now. They got to get better at the linebacker position. They got to get better at the trenches. And I expect them to do that. Right? Check this out. Check this out now. I really expect Coach Prime to do that. All right. We brought in up front. We're losing Block Bully and Shane Cole. Block Bully, will he get drafted? He got a good chance. I don't know. Man, this NFL tricky, man. You know, them scouts already on scout. They already know who they looking at. They already know who they want for their team. They just want to go out there and check them out during these extra these games that coming up and they pro day just to see how they do. They already know who they want. Now, if somebody want Block Bully, we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Will I draft? Is he worth a 5th or 6th or 7th round draft pick? Yeah. Yeah, to me. Now, to them, they could be looking at somebody down in G5 level or HBC level. You never know. You never know. Coach Prime told you, more games you win, more players will get drafted. You went 9-3. You didn't win your conference. You didn't win your conference. Coach Prime said that, and he showed the stat of when you win, how many teams that Michigan got drafted when they won. Washington, how many players got drafted off that? And they played in the championship game. We didn't even play in our Big 12 championship game. So how many players you think gonna get drafted? I put it down in the chat. How many players? Y'all let me know. How many players will get drafted in the NFL draft from Colorado this year? How many numbers y'all think? I'll let y'all tell me. All right, but check this out. We losing Block Bully. We losing Shane Cole. I'm not no fan of Shane Cole, but he did an excellent job, right? Oh, what's up, Alfaru? Alfaru, I didn't know you was in here. Alfaru said 2-3. 2-3. Okay, 7. Maria S said 6. Maria S said 6. All right. 2 players will get drafted. We got to do it another time, Alfaru. I'm finna jump off in a few minutes. What you doing Wednesday? What you doing Wednesday? I'm by myself Wednesday. I think I'm by myself. Or Coach Dre won. I'll send you a link for Wednesday. Wednesday night at 8. Okay. All right. Travis might get. Somebody said Travis might get drafted. Boy, y'all crazy. We need Block Bully. Y'all crazy, man. 5 players. I'm with you on that, Black Tie Meeting. I had 6 get drafted, but the linebacker he left going to Alabama, which was a good move for him. He didn't like his draft status. So I think at least 4 or 5 gonna get drafted. Yeah, I think so. BJ Green gonna get drafted, y'all. Shiloh getting drafted. I know y'all don't think he is, but he getting drafted. Let's see. Who else? LeJounte getting drafted. They getting drafted. Yeah. So that's that. Now, like I say, on the defensive front, that defensive line is gonna be another key part of Colorado in 2025. It's gonna be a key, y'all. It's gonna be a key and part of Colorado being successful going next year. It's gonna be part if they're gonna be successful going next year, right? Said Shiloh too slow to play in the NFL. He might be too slow. He gonna get drafted. He gonna get drafted because of his last name. And whatever team drafts you do, man, that thing already been worked out. I ain't even got to go with that. That already been worked out. Yeah, he getting drafted. He going wherever she do it go, he going. Shador be a first round pick, and whoever drafts Shador, Shiloh going next with that same team. It's been worked out. It's been worked out already. So I know he can. I know he can draft. I think Cameron Simmons can. Miss S, that's gonna be woo boy. I want Cameron Simmons Craig to get drafted, but I don't, man. Boy, that NFL draft rough, y'all. I'm not being honest with you. I hope he do. Defensive line, they got Jaheim Otis coming in from Alabama as a defensive line. Also, we got Lightfoot from Fresno State coming in on that defensive line. Now, the question is, do we have enough on that for players wise on that defensive line to compete in the Big 12 this year? I know we got Big Barnes coming back. He gonna show know how to get better. He better get better. He got to get his stamina up. I think Barnes will be a senior this year. He got the height, he got the weight. He just don't have the endurance to play the whole game. At least 3 downs on the field to give it to you. Warren Sapp don't got to work on him this year. They got to work on Big Barnes. He got to get better. He got to dominate a man in front of him. If your opposite side Tiger is taking on 2 blocks, that means you ought to be free, Barnes. You one-on-one with the offensive lineman. And you 9 times out of 10, you bigger than he was. Now I watched the films on this BYU game. Barnes, I got to give you credit. You were getting that push. You were getting that push, right? You was getting that push every play. But the thing about it, Barnes, you didn't come off the block. The running back to the quarterback was just running by you. You were back there. You were pushing him all the way back there. I said, damn, Barnes, he reached your arm out and try to tiger. You made a few tigers, but you had Barnes. I want big dog. You my boy. You know that. You my boy. I'm rooting for you. I want to see you at the next level. Barnes, you got to put more effort into it. And you got to stay low. You look like you were low a couple times in the BYU game. Look like you're getting better. You trending up to me. You trending up. You got your little interception that tapped it to you. Came right to you. You ought to call it. You should have called it. But hey, I want you to do better, though. I got to push you to do better. I want you to do better. Sapp and D. Lewis, I know they big fan of yours. They put you in the game. They don't give up on you, and I'm glad of that. But they're giving you the opportunity to go out there and be great. You got the size. You got the height. Even when you can't get back there and sack the quarterback, you back there, shit, you 6'5", hold your arm up. Try to knock the pass down. That's all I ask for you to do, Barnes. Give me a little bit more effort going into next year. Give me a little bit more effort going into next year. All right. Will Quincy, 5-star Wiggins, get in a barn next year? Be what? After say, hey, boy. Hey, you didn't get none this year. So I don't know. I ain't at practice, Alfred. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say what's going on because I ain't at practice, bro. Yeah. So on the defense, like I said, on that defensive line got to be better than they were this year. We couldn't stop the run against Kansas. We couldn't stop the run against Kansas State. We couldn't stop the run against Nebraska. We couldn't stop the run against BYU. Well, what do you need to do? You got to beef up. And 9 times out of 10, you really don't have to be that big on the defensive line. You just got to be quick on your feet. And stick to your assignments. Gap assignments, right? Because when your defensive line, if they read their gap assignments right? And if they do that, the next step is going to be, guess what? The next step is going to be, it's going to be the linebackers. And that's the position I'm going to be looking at going forward. Name a team that have won the conference championship and a national title without at least one Good linebacker. Somebody tell me. I ain't seen it. I haven't seen it. Now, hear me out. The two linebackers that we got coming in, I ain't seen them going up against college players. Well, I seen one. I seen one. The linebackers. That linebacker from Jacksonville State, Reginald Hughes, he's 6'2" to 6'3", 240 pounds. Fast as hell, y'all. And will eat your butt up. Now, he played at Jacksonville State now. Well, you got to remember now, Jacksonville State, they also were good at football. I think they won their conference now. I think they did, if I'm mistaken. But this linebacker here, they bought him nothing but the truth, y'all. I'm telling you. On film, now, like I say, he playing lesser opponents that he going to be playing in the Big 12. But on film work, on that side, who going to be paired with him? My internet working up, acting up. I don't know, man. But like I said, who going to be paired with him? Now, my homeboy that coming in from the state of Georgia, Montrez Walker, he's a stud. But he's young. He's a stud. 6'2". I think he's 6. Hey, what's up, Patrick Williams? He's 6'2", 220 pounds. I think they need to add about 10 more pounds on. I'm sure the weight room and the strength and conditioning staff gonna put that weight on, right? Yeah, but he ain't scared to hit, y'all. He down here. He better than Bentley coming out of high school right now. I can tell you that now. He better than Bentley. Now, how he fare against a bigger running back or somebody bigger and stronger and faster than the running backs he's going against now, hey, that's to be told. I got to see that. But on the high school level, Montrez Walker is that dude. He's that dude. Now, how he going fare up here in college, it remains to be seen. But I do know that Colorado got at least one linebacker that coming. Coach Hart went and got him one. I like Coach Hart. I'm with Coach Hart. That's my boy. That's my dog. Coach Hart got a good linebacker coming from Jacksonville State. He got one. He got one. He got one. Afro said we ain't got but 2 to 3 players gonna get drafted. Afro, we got about 4 or 5 who get drafted, bro. We got about 4 or 5, man. What about Webster at linebacker? Webster got to hit that weight room. You see, he was back. Webster, Afro, he was back there in the backfield when he went in. He couldn't bring him down. He missed 3 tackles in the backfield. 3. I like Webster. I would like to see him play. But you ain't got time. Listen, man. Listen. Coach Prime, my dog. If you ain't watching this live, I know every now and then you say you come back and watch my replay. Coach Dog, listen. You got to get your linebacker right this time, dog. We ain't got time experimenting coming out the gate like we did last year with Trevor Wood. We ain't got time doing that. Put your best player on the field out the gate. Game 1. I know, Coach Ryan, you said you want to see them practice. They got to practice. I understand that. Sometimes you might have a player that just ain't no practice player, but he a gamer. When I was coaching, I had 3 players that wasn't no practice player. I hate to call it name. Well, I'm going to call 2 of them now. I know they probably watch. Hey, I'm going to call it first thing. I had a player named Montez. Boy, he the baddest thing I ever coached, man. He wasn't no practice player. Always late. Had plans. Acting silly. Dancing all the time. But boy, on game day, when them lights come on, Montez go out there and put that work in, boy. What? Running the ball, and he my number 1 tackle. Sideline to sideline. He was I'm just telling you, he would do Kinkley. He was a Kinkley guy. You know, the linebacker that played for Carolina with Cam Newton. Luke Kinkley. Montez was just like him. Just like him. Sideline to sideline. He'll get Skinner. All you got to do is say, coach, I'm Skinner, I'm bleeding. Take me up. We tape him up. He right back out there. Straight dog. Straight dog out there on that football player. On that football field. Them the kind of linebacker Coach Brown need. Steve Woodland told me Coach Prime needs some players when we were talking about the linebackers on Tuesday night. When they get off the bus, the other players and the fan need to say, man, ooh, that dude there. Look like raw. Just keep acting up. I might have to jump out this live. I think my battery finna go there. That's what they're doing. Yeah, so hey, that's what I'm gonna be looking at from the linebacker. The linebacker room, it's gonna be that linebacker. Got to have that linebacker room right. What's up, Lauren? What's going on, man? How you doing? So I'm looking at that, man. So I'm looking at that. I'm gonna be looking exactly at that linebacker room and what we do up front on the offensive line. It gonna tell the story. It's gonna tell me the story. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. I'm gonna be looking at that right there. How we do on the offensive side of the ball, which is the linebacker room, and I'm gonna be looking at the offensive line. The wide receivers, we all right. Like I said, I think the wide receivers I think a couple of them underperformed. LeJohntay balled out. Travis balled out. Will Shepherd underperformed. Jimmy, he was injured. I give him that. I give him a pass. I give Jimmy Horn a pass. He was injured. That's what they said he was injured, so I don't know. So I'm gonna give him a pass on that. The boy had speed. He got talent. I wish him well. I hope he get drafted. I don't think he's gonna get drafted. I think he's gonna get an opportunity as a free agent. Wherever Shadua goes, you can look for Jimmy Horn Jr. Get an opportunity to make a team. Put it like that. Will Shepherd the same way. Wherever they go, I'm sure with the cachet that he got, he can get them guys a spot. Now, LeJohntay Webster, he gonna hear his name called. He don't need no help. He don't put the work. He got the film work from last year where he was from, and he got the film work this year from where he got the numbers to bag it up on the field. And this dude, I'm telling you, LeJohntay he gonna hear his name called around that 4th or 5th round as a wide receiver. He is. Shiloh gonna hear his name called 3rd or 4th round. Whoever drafts Shadua, Shiloh going next as they pick. It already been worked out. Yeah, hey, that Wi-Fi, it cutting up today, boy. It cutting up. That blank off and blank on and blank out. I'm gonna hurry up and get off. Yeah, but like I say, that's what I think. Hey, I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you ain't doing that, tune in. Got a good show for you lined up. I'm telling you, man. I believe. Lauren, let me see what Lauren said. Let me read some of y'all. I ain't trying to ignore y'all. It's just that I'm trying to get off what I had wrote down. B Watts got that free wire. Yeah, it is. I think Cam get to. You think Cam run? I mean, I hope he do. I really hope he do. Yeah, Zach Owens and Chauncey Deal. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm gonna be looking for. I can't go out what nobody tell me no more. I did that last year. I ain't falling for that trap. No. Be what? My bad. I didn't catch you today. No, you all right. I didn't think I was gonna do it. I just woke up. I said, man, I don't got through it. I don't wash my car, cleaned up my bathroom, cleaned up the kitchen. I just said, hey, let me go on. I'm free now. I'm good. I can ride. Supposed to go meet my daughter for 2 o'clock for a little lunch. And I'm gonna see what she talking about. I know I got to take some money. I already know that. Supposed to go back to college. And that's all I got to do. That's why I dropped on. Yeah. So, like I say, it's 2025 is gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. I think Coach Prime gonna pull this one off, y'all. For some reason, I just ain't never seen him go down as a football team after the year that he done had. I just haven't seen that. I just haven't seen. Like I say, I think we got a good quarterback coming in. We got 2 coming in, and they gonna battle for. They gonna battle. They gonna battle. How you doing, Miss Williams? How you doing? What's up, Patrick Williams? They gonna battle for that starting position job, right? I think Salter gonna come out on top because he got experience. And the running back room, if they get another running back, it's fine. I don't think they're gonna run that ball that heavy. No way. Salter gonna be the running back. That's the type of offense. They're gonna be an RPO offense. Gonna be RPO offense. That's just my opinion. Could be wrong. And for us, the wide receiver, I think we got a better group wide receiver, productive wide, this year than next year than the ones that did this year. It's gonna be hard to get the numbers that Travis got before us. LeJohntay, Will Shepard, Jimmy Horn, and Draylon Miller, because those were the main wide receivers. I think our wide receivers that coming in, especially Quentin Gibson, the boy gonna be a baller. And if Amarion Miller come back healthy, he gonna be a baller. And if Cam Micah come back healthy, he definitely can put up the numbers that Jimmy Horn put up. He definitely give you that. Will Shepard did, right? And if Draylon can do what he did similar to this year, match Jimmy Horn Jr. numbers, Colorado gonna have a good wide receiver. This the year the wide receiver group gonna be number one. If Cam Michael come healthy and Omarion Miller come healthy. And you throw in Farrakhan, Adrian Wilson, Gibson, and the wide receiver they just brought in for Tuck, Joseph Williams, and Coach Ryan go out and get one more, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. So you look forward for Coach Ryan and the Colorado Buffalo football team to play in that Big 12 championship coming up next year. I look for them to be there. I look for them. But they got to start out the gate fast, on point. And we got the quarterback going to do it. Salter. Pull it, go. Get your 4 or 5 yards on the first down. We second and 6. We second and 5. Instead of, I don't want to see them little hitch passes no more. Behind the line of scrimmage, man, that ain't gonna get. Find your wide receiver, get 3 or 4 yards up the field behind the linebackers, and dump that ball to them and let them work. Let them work that away. I hope Coach Klein don't let Pat Sherman bring that offense that he did this year out there on 2025. Hope he don't. Gonna wait and see. We'll have to wait and see on that. But like I say, we got another offensive line coming in from Texas A&M. What's his name? Akins? A.O. Y'all know I messed up the last name. A.O. He coming in. I forgot about him. We gonna need him. Oh yeah, and we got the safety. That's another position I'll be looking at. The safeties. The safeties gonna be important for Colorado also. We're losing Shiloh. We're losing Cameron Simeon Craig. Which safeties gonna go out there and ball out for Coach Prime? I like Bird from South Florida. I like him. I think he's gonna start. I like Branch that coming in. I like him. I think Bird got a brother that played. I think he played for the Bears, and he an all-pro. Chicago Bears. So he got it in his bloodline. And a player that y'all need to watch out for from IMG. He's going to be one of my favorite players too. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Black Time Media. Harge. Isaiah Harge. Yeah, 17. Yeah. Another player you need to keep your eye on, Mac Pearson. There you go. Mac Pearson is that dude. He's that dude. Country boy, white boy, got probably some Tennessee whiskey guy. He ain't worrying about that rap stuff. He ain't worrying about no gold chain. They boy finna go out here and put that work in on y'all. I'm trying to. He finna go out there and put that work on it. When you look at his first step off the line of scrimmage, boy, I'm telling y'all, this dude, man, I'm telling you, man, this dude about that business, man. He got a first step out this world. Can't wait to see what Warren Sapp and D. Lewis do with him. Mac Pearson gonna be that guy. Yeah, a big country white. That's what they need. That's what they need on that offensive line. That's gonna be a pro one day. Wait, hey man, Troy, I'm trying to tell you, Troy, that boy gonna be about that business this year. He gonna be about his business this year. He gonna be about his business this year. Yes, he is. Well, I'm gonna get off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy on this Monday morning. Decided I'd do a live. Gonna get ready. I guess I gotta go meet my daughter, so for something to eat before she go back to college next week. But like I say, we got a lot of things coming up. We got the combines coming up. Travis, I don't know if Travis do that or not. He gonna be the #1 draft pick, but it's for LeJohntay. He gonna do it pro day. I'm sure he gonna get drafted. Will Shepard, Jimmy Horn Jr. Man, I hope them guys go out there and perform. I really want to see them in the league next year. Really do. They got the talent. I especially want to see Jimmy in now. With the family issue that he got. I hope some team out there give him a shot. Just give him a shot. Do I expect him to get drafted? I don't think he'll see his name called. But after the draft, I think Jimmy will get his shot. And he's going to have to go out there and perform now. Coach Prime said it before they played in that bowl game. Hey, this game is about the wide receiver. I'm going to give y'all a shot. I want the ball to go to Jimmy. I want the ball to go to Will Shepard now so they can get their numbers up and get on film to get drafted. And I'm going to let you know right now, don't go out there with that foolishness. It ain't going to happen. And Coach Prime said that. He sure said it. And boy, and Bobby Dog, I don't think, did Will Shepard catch a ball in the BYU game? I don't know. I don't think he's going to get drafted nowhere. So I think he'll catch on at the end. But I hope Jimmy get a shot. I want him to get a shot. It's a personal thing. So he can get his life on track. Yeah, he need to get his life on track. And if they don't get drafted, you always can do something. I'm sure Coach Prime probably bring him on the staff as a coach. He ain't gonna leave him out there just like that. Coach Prime ain't built like that. He ain't built like that. So, offensive line and the linebacker room. Remember that. Offensive line and the linebacker room for Colorado going into 2025. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. The offensive line. I don't want to see Tyler Brown on the offensive line next year. Don't want to see it. I'm glad number 66, Justin Mears, I'm glad he gone. Don't want to see him no more. George C., he got the worst I ever seen him play against BYU. The worst. I don't want to see that play no more. He got to get better and be consistent. And he is that dude. He's the most valuable player on the offensive line this year. Without him and his play this year, they probably would have won about 5 games. Just being straight with you. 100. He did his part. But everybody else, your job is on the line, on the offensive line. On the offensive line, your job is on the line. It's on the line. That's exactly what I'm saying. Patrick Williams said the reason. What's the reason why Phil Loho left? He want to be closer to home. I mean, not home. He want to get back to the SEC. You got to understand the relationship that the head coach and Phil Loho got. If y'all don't know the story, you ain't gonna know why he left. You got to know the story. You got to dig down deep in why he left. And plus, he just only had a 1-year contract with Colorado. Yeah. It's about relationships, man. Coach Prime been there told y'all. Troy Blair said he just got a bag. I don't think, when the report come out, the money gonna be about the same. I promise y'all that. It ain't gonna be no different. He ain't get no bag. Nah, he ain't get no bag. He ain't get no bag. You gotta remember who inside the building. See, y'all ain't looking at that. George Hageman, he was the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys when Coach Prime was there. Big George, yeah. Big George and Coach Prime is an offensive line. He's an offensive line coach. He developed the offensive line from IMG. How you think all them guys from IMG ended up at Colorado? Big George put the dots together. Don't follow the money. It ain't about the money. What Colorado couldn't do. Now, I like Phil Loho, right? I like Phil Loho. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't block for Shador. They were inconsistent. You already know, Coach Prime already. I'm telling you, anytime Coach Prime is dissatisfied with a position, he changed the coach the next year. Now, what if Phil Loho and Coach Prime probably already had talk before the end of the season? This stuff probably worked out in the middle of the season, man. All Access Media, what's going on? He will get a raise, the SEC money. He's not taking $400,000. He could stay around for that. I'm trying. Hey, All Access Media Sports. When the report come out, come back and say, B. Watts, I was wrong, you were right. That's all I ask. It ain't gonna be about that money. Everybody thinking about the money. It ain't about the money. It ain't never about that. It's about opportunity and relationship. You got to dig more deeper into the story. Look at the head coach and look at the offense, look at Phil Loho track record. Relationships. Relationship. Relationship. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Access Media. I might ride with that. But that money ain't gonna be that much bigger difference. Might be about 100,000 or 50. That ain't gonna be the reason why he left. You gotta remember, Phil Loho is from Littleton, Colorado. He was at home. About relationships, man. That coach he going to work for now gave him his first opportunity as a coach. You owe me. That's all that about. You owe me. You got to go deeper. You got to go deeper in the story. That's all I'm saying. All right. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Thank y'all for rocking with me early this morning. Y'all been a blessing to me. If I don't see you all before the end of the year, I want to wish y'all a happy new year, and may God continue to bless each and one of you as well as your entire family spiritually, educational, and financially. And I'm asking God to continue to bless your life going into 2025. All right. I wish all of y'all the blessing that you deserve, especially you and your family. Don't wish no harm on anybody. Always remember, if you be good to God, God will be good to you. And that just ain't no talk. I'm serious about that. I know for a fact, if you be good to God, God will be good to you. Not saying that you're not going to go through anything, but he ain't going to leave you there. He ain't going to leave you there. There's another day. It's another day ahead, a brighter day ahead. All right? All right. See you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.